Hey guys, this is Will of TyBL and welcome back to my channel. Have you questioned yourself why do you so much love 2gether the series? Why it becomes so successful in this time of pandemic? Even though its plot might be cliche, why does almost everyone adore and go gaga over this series? Well, yesterday, I asked on my social media accounts your opinions about this, and in this video, we're going to know why. This is my dedicated video after 13 weeks of Fridays of 2gether. Before the last episode of 2gether airs tonight, let's unfold the secrets of its success. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. I won't argue if you say that the story of 2gether is cliché, because it really is. But, in this time of pandemic, we would want to watch certain shows that could cheer up our mood. That's one of the reasons why 2gether is becoming more popular than the other BL series within the same time. Well, it's a light story overall except for episode 12 that broke every BL fan's heart in pieces. We all knew it's coming with a lot of spoilers on the social media, but we were still not yet ready for it. What's worse was we saw our chick shit guy crying at the very last second of the episode. But, just like what I've said before, we need this kind of variation of scenes so we would not be bored with too much light. We need flavor. We just did not expect that GMM would throw every flavor to us in episode 12. One of the greatest assets of 2gether is its actors, most especially the lead actors. Bright is considered by the BL fans as one of the most handsome BL actors ever exist. And for me, Win is the cutest guy I've ever seen in my entire life. I want to adopt him if I could. Anyway, not only the lead actors but also the supporting actors are great too. One of my favorite supporting actors in the series is Green. For someone who had read the novel, Gunn, who portrayed Green in the series, is actually pretty much the same in the novel. He brought Green into life. If I could make a wish for the last episode, of course aside that Salawa and Tyne would kiss, it would be that Green could call Tyne for the very last time in the most iconic way, like in the first episode. Also, who could forget the White Lion gang and also the male leads of Tyne? They are all great supporting actors that brought different flavors in the show. The White Lion gang brought happiness to us. The male leads, especially Fong, gave friendly advices that not only Tyne could benefit from it but also us in the reality. The character of Mil, who had shown his affection to Tyne even if the latter did not reciprocate it. Fu Kong, who defended his brother even if it means he had to fight his loved one. P-Type, who was always ready to protect his brother Tyne. The love story of Green and Eam that we could barely see in the series but we would be happy to watch on. To tell you honestly, it's the entire team who brought the success to everyone. It's everyone's effort to be on top. It's not just because of Bright or because of Win. We have to remember that we need to give credits where credit is due. The series is heavily inspired by music, and it's true even with its novel counterpart. Scrub's songs are so much enjoyable to listen to. Do you still remember what Tyne said to Salawat why Scrub is his favorite band? According to Tyne, when you listen to Scrub while you are happy, you will be even happier. When you listen while you are in loved, you will be even more in loved. And when you listen while you are sad, you will feel better. In my opinion, what he said was true. After this 2gether the series, we could always listen to Scrub songs to bring back the feelings how we enjoyed watching 2gether for the first time. We might get sad at first because their story was already finished, but eventually, we will feel better because we know that there's a happy ending to it. Also, the official soundtracks of 2gether are also great. Today, we could hear the opening and closing OST and premiere for the last time for this series. So, savor it while we can. We can't deny this. The chemistry of Win and Bright in this series is impeccable. Whether they are on screen or off screen, the chemistry is still there. It does not vanish. It does not depreciate. It only keeps getting better and better every time we see them together. They really live for the title of the series, Together, but sometimes, it's not only the chemistry between two lovebirds is the only thing we wanted to see. It's also their chemistry with everyone on set. It's how they would act with their co-actors also. What we want to see is a natural between the actors because even though it's fiction, it's still a representation of reality. In the series, we could feel how true the friendship of Salawat, man, and boss. It's the same with Tyne, Fong, Pook, and Om. Their chemistry with one another makes us to want to their friendship too, right? Somehow, we wanted to have someone like man and boss who would do everything to help us for our love of our life. We also wanted to have friends with such as Fong who could give us advices when our mind could not function properly or in confusion. This type of chemistry is what we need apart from anything else. This is actually debatable and this is just my own opinions to it. I actually prefer the way they show us their love story with the gestures and kissing or making out. It's not that I don't like to see kissing scenes and such, but it should only be if necessary. Too much will be pretty boring for me, unless it's necessary for the development of the story. I'm not only against it if it's excessive and does not hold value for the story. For me, the way Salawat touched Tyne's hair is their expression of love with each other. Some may say that it's just like a bromance for them, but take note that not everyone does the same to express their feelings to their loved ones. We have different approach and it makes us unique. But I could agree that there are scenes where they could add a kiss on the series, especially in episode 11. It's a perfect timing for it to happen, but it didn't happen. Initially, I should title this part as great acting, but effective acting is actually more appropriate than the former. The reason why Together is loved by many is because how effective they are as actors. I give the cast a round of applause for that. I'm not saying that they are the best in the industry, but somehow, for me, their acting is natural, in a sense that we could feel what they want to say. The casts are good, but for me, I know that I always say this to you, but Win is the best actor. Who could imagine that this is his first series? He definitely nailed his scenes. When Win portrayed Tyne as being confused, you could see it in his face, especially in his eyes. When Win portrayed Tyne when in pain, we could feel it too. Who among you did not shed even a tear in his last scene in episode 12? If you did not feel anything from that, then you're a heartless person. Kidding aside, he's definitely on his game now. Win satisfied us with his effective acting skills. I can't wait to look forward that he develops his skills more. Don't get me wrong here. I also love the other actors in the series, but I can't really ignore Win here. I also love the acting of Bright, especially when he's in mysterious mode. He also nailed its character. The bottom line here is that they are effective actors, and that's the most important thing for being an actor. This is a bit personal, but this is worth mentioning. Sometimes, we enjoy a BL series if it has good-looking actors on it, when the script, screenplay, cinematography, and direction are all great, when the chemistry is exceptional, when the actors are effective. But we actually enjoy a BL series more sometimes if we have someone to talk with it. Making friends while watching BL series is actually one of the greatest moments as a BL fan. We could talk to them non-stop with our favorite BL series, BL couples, ghost ships, and the likes. I encourage everyone to make friends with the other fans too, because it makes the community stronger than ever. Enough with comparisons. Enough with toxicity. We are all BL fans and we look up to our idols the same, just like everyone else. Sometimes, we really can't figure out why we love a certain person, a certain place, or a certain food. And that's exactly the same with Together the series. We can't say the exact words why we love this series so much that we almost dedicate our lives to it. Sometimes, we don't need a reason to love something. It's just destined to be loved by many. The more we find a reason, the more we fell deeply in love to it. I can't explain it thoroughly. I'm just dumb with words. The thing is, I simply love 2gether the series because it's 2gether the series. Period. That I think are the 8 possible reasons why we love 2gether the series so much. If you still want to add on this list, you could comment it down below. This is my dedicated video for the last episode of 2gether tonight, and I hope you won't miss the chance to see it. Let's unfold the secrets, and let's also pray that our questions will be answered tonight. Let's hope for a good conclusion for the series, and let's give thanks to everyone who made this possible. Thank you, Bright, Win, all the casts, the production team, the director, and the author of the novel Because We Are Together, Jitty Rain. I hope that you enjoy this video while reminiscing the moments of 2gether. Also, I hope that 2gether the series brought you happiness and joy amid the pandemic we are experiencing today. Thank you, everyone. See you on the premiere tonight. That's it for today, and see you later.